everyone, I am Han. Today I would like to share with you about my mother. And do you know my mother appearance? Now I will share with you my mother appearance. And with me, my mother is not beautiful, but she is very attractive to me. And she has a big black eyes and her eyes very beautiful. And she has a black short hair, a long and big nose, and a small mouth. When my mother smiles, she looks very pretty than normal. And my mother has wrinkle and freckle. My mom's very tall, and my mother is very smart, and she's always excellent in everything. And do you know my mother's job? My mother's job is project management. Manager, and she makes in a foreign company, and her project is the solar energy in Da Nang City. And in the last years, my mother and my father has a big things, and they go in Da Nang with me and my little sister. And then I see my mother and my dad say English in a big page, and I'm very proud because I have a pretty mother, and she's very smartly, and she's very excellent in English or math. And next, I'd like to say with you about my mother's personality. And do you know my mother is very friendly, and she always kind with everyone her know. And sometimes my mother very strict, but she's very love her husband and her daughter, and I very love that about my mother. And I would like to talk about a story about my mother. And a day my mother take a big exercise for me, and it's very hard with me. And when I make Donald that is I wrong many, and then my mom strict say, why you don't make all this correct? It's very easy. And then my mom explain for me, and then when she explain finish, I know all. And when she take another exercise, and I can make all. And with me she is very kind, but sometimes she's make me sad, and then I feel very sad, and I always think my mom don't love me. And that's when I am small. And now I will say about my mother's hobbies. And my mother has many hobbies, like when she have free time, she makes many things to help the poor, or she cook the delicious food for my family eats. And especially her hobby is cherish her friends in Facebook. And with me it's very funny. And I see my mother always chat in Facebook or her Zalo. And I usually she very hard in her work, and this is one of her best personality too. And now I I know my mother is a hard work person, and I usually she chat with another mother or father of my friends who learns my mother, and that's with my mother is the teacher, and I see she very hard work, and when she make or finish her work in computer, and then she's not make the free time to sleep or relax sometime, and I see she takes the iPhone and she take a chat to say with my friends to study, and I see my mother very hard working, and I very like that. I very love my mother. And next I say about we memories, and the memories we have many memories, and I very like it. Like the time when I am small, I study in grade 2, and in that I have need to stay my home all 3 months because that's we summer for kids at the primary school, and in that time in house is very boring, and I just take the television and watching TV. So when my mother see me like that, she say, "Hun, did you like to go to my work with me?" And I ask, "Yes, yay!" And then when my mom take me to that, and her company is very small, but her colleague is very friendly with me. And furthermore, now my mother company is don't have any kids or children in there, and that is the nearest company my mother works. And my mother is take me to a chicken restaurant with her colleague, and in there I am very happy because I am playing in there, and I am eat many delicious foods. And I remember the first time I am go to study, and my mother take me to there, and when I am go to study my mother say, "Bye bye sweetie, has a good day to study," and then I say bye bye. And when I am go to class and I see my friends and my teacher, my mother in outside and looking, and I think in that time my mother will feeling very happy because her daughter is go to bigger and be bigger than.
So, as I know that in this summer you have a significant one, so can you share with me this memory that you did with the mothers?
In the summer? Wow, there are many. Like in the summer, my mother see a poor family live in the street in Ho Chi Minh City, and then my mother said me, "Hun, do you like to sell wheat yogurt to have money and help this poor family?" And then I am sure, yes. And then we are mates, and my family help everyone to make the yogurt, and it's very delicious, and we have a lot of money. And then my mother said, "Hun, we have a big money. Now I will transfer this money to an account. Do you want to go with me?" And then I am say, "No, I don't." And I feel my mother is very kind, and I see my mother will help anyone. She say all of the time when she's very hard with her works or when she has a free time. And I want to say with my mother is, I love you so much, and I will be a good student and hard in study to be a good student, and I will make my mother proud to me. Thanks for listening.